fucktards. Um, I'm back reading this shit. Um, the Gathering saga begins. Real world. Chris's house. Living room. Behind the scenes of a big war. And in another entirely different universe, the real world was saved from getting into a big fight of epic proportions. Life continued at at life continued its pacific time of peace. Today, however, was a time of rejoicing. A particular teen with a big secret hidden inside the walls of his semi-luxurious house entered his home, carrying a bag holding a game he purchased that same very day. It was the release date of the game called Super Smash Bros. Brawl. He was greatly looking forward to play along with this very special person who took residence in his house half a year ago. He had paid the reservation in full as soon as the announcement came to the internet and the general media. Sighing, the teen smiled to himself and looked around to his house, trying to find his specific guest. Hello, I'm Chris, a 16-year-old teen. You're getting this so far, right? Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm a 16-year-old. I have short black hair, and you could say that I look Hispanic due to the color of my skin. Truth is, I'm actually an illegal immigrant, and I am Hispanic, but yet I live in the U.S., specifically Los Santos, San Andreas, California, in a house where I roam my lonesome due to some rather unfortunate decisions I've done in the past. Well, not exactly alone. I have someone very special here who has taken me out from my horrible curse of solitude. That is someone really, really special, because he's not a person you expect to find here around the city, or for that matter, in the entire world itself. Let's talk about me first. You decide to hug that person, okay? Firstly, let me tell you this. I'm an honored high school student who manages to keep a balanced life with studying and playing video games. I am a huge video game fanatic, but I also look beyond video games. By that I mean I care about the love and effort put into every single video game I have ever bought. I enjoy the story and the character besides the gameplay. In fact, I learned so much about the values shown in some games that you inspire me to find something good in life. As you can tell, I am a high school student with an everlasting dream to discover what I'm good at. And that's basically it. That's basically it about me. I'm an ordinary high school student living a pretty particular life due to that person that I am mentioned to you. Fuck. I'm already bored. There you go. This story is shit. This story is actually trash. Like, what the fuck? I gotta keep reading. On the second floor, the teenager couldn't find the person in his house. Come around, Chris shouted. Lucario, I'm home. On the second floor of the house, a figure entered through the terrace's entrance. His black feet touched the white tiles of the floor. in a deep, gruff voice. I'm here, Chris. I can't do that voice, fuck. I'm here, Chris. Hearing the sound of the footsteps rushing up, the person saw the teen coming from the stairs, all the while flashing a small smile as he carried with him the game he had bought. If the situation had taken place half a year ago, Chris would have screamed, looking to sight of Lucario in his house. Alas, this is not the case anymore. That special person I mentioned is Lucario. The teen and the Pokemon approached each other, and the first looked up toward the Pokemon, looking looking down at him with a smile. He is beyond special in many ways than one. First things first, you're surely wondering how Lucario like this one appeared in this world. Well, I have no idea how it happened back then. But at the start of the summer vacations, during a rainy night, a lightning bolt struck my DS down, and from it, Lucario's Pokeball came out. It accidentally opened up. He appeared and sprawled. Fuck, I'm out of breath. Why am I out of breath? What the fuck? And sprawled over the floor because he had a fever. When I saw him the first time, I was at a complete loss of words, and feared that he would rip me apart. Luckily, doing the right decisions led me to become acquainted with him. It was a long struggle to get him to like me. He was a very oblivious Pokemon who knew almost nothing about life. Fortunately, this Lucario can use telepathy to talk, but he had managed to speak with his mouth just fine. Doesn't mean he knows how to read them. During many days in the past, I took it upon myself to look after him by teaching Lucario how to live life while we had tried to find a way back to his home. We had lots of fun moments together. I vividly remember his first shower, his first steak, but still he longed his dream to reunite with his real trainer. His first shower, what the fuck, Chris? Fucking gay ass faggot, fucking bitch ass white boy. When the day he was debating himself what to do about his issue that was being stuck in this road, I cried out for a while. He turned around and he also cried without warning. He embraced the fact. Fuck. Where'd I get fact from? He embraced me and yelled out, "I don't want to leave you like this. You're my real trainer." Ever since that fateful day, my solitary life had changed for the better. I was a teen whose parents worked away from home to assist important corporations with revolutionary ideas. Fuck. This is so fucking boring. Like, holy shit. I didn't know much about what they do, but they're almost never at home. That made things easier for me to raise the special Lucario as my loyal Pokemon. You see, this Lucario is not normal. He's 6'7", and I'm just 5'5", short bitch ass cunt. What the fuck? Mosquito. My head only reaches the murderous weapon that is his chest spike. Oh no! Chris said as he accidentally let go of the bag, slipping down the couch. Lucario merely stared at the direction the item slipped down to. He bent down a bit and lifted the couch with a single hand. The couch was heavy to carry for two people, but Lucario didn't struggle a single bit. There it is, Lucario said, looking at the bag. This so happens to be our Herculean. As this Lucario just so happens to have the Herculean this nigga strength. For reasons unknown. Cause he's a Pokemon, that's fucking why. He is surely my world's strongest being there is. Mundane tasks such as cutting down logs with an axe and do some furniture redecoration were easily taken care of a single hand of his. Despite having the strength of obliterating, my house is a single punch. Despite having the strength to obliterate my house with a single nigga punch. I don't even know if he could do that much. But do you want me to find out? If that chance, he's an incredibly likable person. Fuck, man. He just doesn't have the strength of 1,000 men. He's really tough. Fuck me, man. He's really got a tough body of steel under the coat of fluffy blue and yellow fur eyes. What the fuck did I get eyes from? Holy shit. Fuck this. I'm going to the fucking... I'm calling up fucking someone and be like, hey, I got dyslexia. I don't know. I'm just fucking super tired. Like I need to eat or like go to sleep or something. Yes, I said fluffy. Don't you look weird at me? I remember how a brick fell on top of his head from the third floor's roof to the garden outside. Who the fuck has a third floor? And he just kept staring at me while that brick broke apart the moment it landed on his head. Morbidly enough, we were talking that day and he didn't stop when said brick fell on him. He just kept talking and rubbed the dust on his head. On top of that, Lucario knows 4 moves: Force Palm, Extreme Speed, Double Team, and the ever so devastating Aura Sphere. Coupled up with his almighty strength, these moves became, what's the word? Broken. Force Palm released a rather small blow, but just you wait until that thing goes off. It looked pretty small, but it was intensely deadly. A tree would shatter into small pieces, but there was the Aura Sphere. If he wanted, he could make some monstrously big Aura Spears and change them in 2 seconds flat. Charge them. In a world where there are no Pokemon and battles, Lucario had no choice but to enjoy life with me. We never complained though. We absolutely enjoy every single second of our time together. Oh, did I mention he was... My fucking shit, man. Oh, did I mention he was a gamer? I taught him how to be one. Ever since today, we were gonna waste our time playing Braum. That's about it. A gamer? What? Gamer Pokemon? Oh my fucking shit, this chapter is long. Holy yikes. What? Is this really a whole chapter? Fuck. Damn. Oh shit, I've been going for 15 minutes. Alright. Bye, cunts. What does this button do? What the fuck? Wait. There we go. So, yeah. So, like, why the fuck do I, why am I reading this? Who wrote this? Who the fuck wrote this? I have to find out. Shit. I have to fucking find out. Who wrote... Can I fucking type? Holy shit. Spanish. Who wrote... Who wrote the Bible? What the fuck? Who wrote the Subspace emissary world conquest? What the fuck? Is that Chris? Is that little nigga Chris? What the fuck? Why are two Lucarios? Oh shit. What the fuck is this? Why does Chris look like a fucking Indian? Faggot? What the fuck? Chris looks like a fucking anime character. It is nearly 4 million words long. That's longer than James Joyce's novel, On Life. It was written by a 20-year-old called Christian. Oh, so that's where the name Chris came from? He is from Arizona and writing it the day Super Smash Bros. Brawl was released back in 2008. Christian. What the actual fuck, man? Five stars? Who the fuck gave it 5 stars? Fuck. On it closed out. And then closed out the other tab. That sucks. Fuck. I don't want to go to fucking Chrome again. Shitty ass laggy phone. Fuck, man. Alright, bye bitches. Love you, some shit.